For this video, we're going to continue looking at Venn diagrams, but look more at some of the triple Venn diagrams and creating your own of those. So to start with, I have this Venn diagram, which looks like it's got different types of music. So we got rock, rap, and country, and it's already filled in for us. And so for our first question, it wants to know how many total people are represented in the diagram. Well, all of these numbers represent people, so we add them all up. So we do 18 plus 11 plus 7 plus 8 plus 17 plus 1 plus 24, and that's going to give us a grand total of 86. Then we want to know how many people like country. Well, if we look at our country circle, it's going to be everybody that's in that circle, including anything that's overlapped. As long as it's in the country circle, they like country. So for that, it's 8 plus 7 plus 1 plus 17. Let me get rid of the highlighter. And that is 33. Then we want to find the probability that a person chosen at random likes rap music. So remember, whenever you find the probability, it's what you want on top over the total. Well, I know my total is 86, so the 86 is going to be on the bottom. And then I want to add up everything in the rap circle. So that's 24, 11, 7, and 1. And we add those up, we get 43. And always simplify your fraction. So 43 divided by 86 simplifies to 1/2. All right. Then we want to do country or rock. And remember, or is not very picky. So it's anything that falls into those circles. So here's my country circle. And then here's my rap circle. So anything in these circles we're going to add up. And that's everything except for that 24. Let me get rid of those. So whenever we add up all of those, we end up with 62. Oops, I want yellow. 62 over the total 86, which we can simplify to 31 over 43. And then for the last one, we want to know the probability of it being country and rock. And remember, and we're getting picky, so it's got to be both country and rock, which is going to be the sliver in the middle here of both circles. And so that's 8 plus 7, oops, which is 15 out of the total 86, and that can't be simplified. And for a second example, we're just going to create our own Venn diagram. And so I've got 100 people asked if they like math, science, or social studies. Everyone answered that they liked at least one, which of course, math is the winner of them all. But we have 3 different topics, 3 different subjects, so we're going to have 3 different circles. So I'm going to start by drawing 3 circles, or attempting to draw 3 circles. And they are struggling for sure. All right, we'll label them. We've got a math and a science and a social studies. All right, 56 like math, 43 like science, 35 like social studies, 18 like math and science, 10 like math and social studies, 12 like math and social studies, and 6 like all 3. Okay, so this is enough information to fill in everything, but keep in mind, if it says 56 like math, that means the entire math circle has 56. So I can't write 56 in there right now because it's including 4 different sections of that circle. Then also, if we look at 18 that like math and science, well, math and science is now the area overlapping both of those, and so there's 2 sections there, so I can't put in the 18. Whenever you fill in your Venn diagrams, you always start with the middle, the very middle. So there's 6 that like all 3. So we're going to put a 6 in the middle. Then we're going to start working our way out. Well, next we have the overlapping between 2 subjects, like the 18. So 18 like math and science. Well, 18 is going to go in these 2 sections, but 6 is already in the middle, so 18 minus 6 gives us 12. Alright, so that one's done. 10 like science and social studies. Well, here's my science and social studies, so 10 minus 6 gives me 4. Then we have 12 that like math and social studies. So 12 go in these 2 sections. 12 minus 6 is 6. Now I can start plugging in these numbers because I know 56 are in the total circle here. So all I'm going to do is 56 minus 12 minus 6 minus 6. So when we subtract all of those, we end up with 32 in the math only. And then to get 43 that like science, I'm going to have to do 43 minus 12 minus 6 minus 4, and that gives us 21 for science only. And then 35 like social studies, so 35 minus 6 minus 6 minus 4 gives us 19 for social studies only. Right, and this is how we were able to fill in our Venn diagram. Now remember, you can put your box around the outside, and we can put 100 up here. And we want to double check to see if we need to put a number on the outside for somebody that didn't like math, science, or social studies. Right, so that means that all of my numbers added up together have to give me 100. So when I add up 32, 12, 6, 6, 4, 21, and 19, I do get 100, which means there's nothing left in the neither section. And there's your Venn diagram.